Hey there, Storm fans, Bryant Cook. Today I'm recording a budget Storm deck. A deck that people reference a lot in communities all over the internet when they're coming to Legacy, but they want to play something on a budget, but they want to do something fun, is Sac Land Tendrils, which is what we're playing today. This deck has been in existence since I've been playing the Epic Storm. So the idea is that you use the Invasion Sacrifice land, so Sulfur Vent and Geothermal Crevice, and then in this particular list I'm also running Peat Bog and Sandstone Needle. So when you look at it, it looks a little bit like the deck that's been banned out of Pauper, because it's pretty good. So today we're playing that deck, just ported over to Legacy. We're revitalizing Sac Land Tendrils. So this deck is a grand total of $240 or 190 Moto tickets. So it's incredibly affordable. If that's out of your budget, maybe Legacy is looking to scratch that busted itch on a budget. But this is as cheap as a Legacy deck gets. And over half of that is Lotus Petal. Lotus Petals alone came to $140. And then your Thought Seizes came to $180. The rest of that deck is roughly the $60-ish, a little bit less. But yeah, so that's what we're playing today. And the idea here is that we're going to really abuse Galvanic Relay as our primary storm engine, alongside things like Night's Whisper, 3 main deck copies of Tendrils of Agony. So this will look a little bit like the old grinding station decks in play, ideally, because we're just going to overwhelm the blue decks with storm spells. And against non-blue decks, we have Thoughtseize to hit their crucial spell, and then a busted deck to do the rest. So when we look at the deck, we're looking at Deadly Dispute, a card that a lot of people are talking about in Pauper, where they might actually want it banned there. And then we have Experimental Synthesizers, or the card that broke Deadly Dispute. Yeah, so I mean, Relay was banned out of that deck, and now there might be another card, but that's besides the point. We're just gonna, play the deck that we have available to us in Legacy. So we do want an effect like Chromatic Star to fix our mana a little bit, but it's also an artifact to sacrifice to Deadly Dispute, essentially giving you an Ancestral Recall, which is really, really nice without having to pay the mana for the Chromatic Star. Yeah, I mean, honestly, this deck is pretty straightforward. You want to play your lands tapped, and this is not a fast deck, by the way. You should not be looking for a turn 1 or even turn 2. This is really a turn 3 or 4 deck that's looking to overwhelm the opponent with the Galvanic Relay. That's the game plan here. We are a Burning Wish deck, so that way we have more access to Galvanic Relay, but we also have some backdoors like Past in Flames or Empty the Warrens. We have this Consign to Oblivion that we can actually Burning Wish for. While Consign is an instant, Oblivion is a sorcery, so we're able to get that in this deck. We also have 2 copies of Echoing Truth. You might be wondering, Bryant, why not just play 3 Consign to Oblivion? You can, but how often are you going to Burning Wish for multiples of this in a game? Where if you board these in, these could bounce multiple Spheres of Resistance or Collector Roof or whatever you got going on over there. So I think Echoing Truth is slightly better. Against the blue decks, we also have 4 copies of Empty the Warrens to board in to further storm them out, just overwhelm their counter magic. That's really the idea here. And then some copies of Duress as well. If you have any thoughts, questions, suggestions, whatever, put those down below. I just want to hop on in and play some Magic the Gathering today. I hope you understand, but it would be a dream if we could 5-0 with this deck. I mean, $240 is super, super budget. I'd love to see if we can make it happen. Stick around and find out. I'll see you in the first match. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. That said, there's no better way of showing your support than becoming a member of this channel. You get sweet perks, and we get to keep making combo content. The perks get better and better each level you go up. They also stack. To start off, with our Storm Fan tier, you unlock our private members section of our Discord, which comes with a highlighted user profile and then some awesome badges and emotes for YouTube. Looking for sideboard help? Become a Stormtrooper, our middle tier, for 2 sideboard guides of your deck choice every single month, on top of 50% off donation decks. Did we mention you also get 10% off merchandise from our shop? With our top tier, the Combo Cabal, you get a free donation deck every single month, 15% off merchandise from our shop, early access to private deck lists, and the most valuable perk in my opinion, videos early. That's right, you heard it, early access to all videos videos. But maybe Sweet Perk Secret Deck List Early Access to videos isn't for you, but you'd still like to show your appreciation. Make sure to check out theepicstorm.com/shop for card singles and Storm swag. Please don't forget to use your membership discounts. Finally, if you want to see your combo deck here on this very YouTube channel, make sure to visit theepicstorm.com/donation decks, where all you have to do is attach your TXT file and pick a donation tier. With our Epic tier, you can even join me in a video to showcase your bold brew in person and explain the ins and outs of your strategy. Card availability won't be an issue due to our new sponsor, Card Hoarder. With Card Hoarder, renting is super easy. If you're looking to get into Magic Online, there isn't a better, more affordable solution than Card Hoarder. Fun fact, you can rent the Epic Storm for 7 tickets a week, which is just a great deal. There are many ways you can support us. Just pick whatever is best for you. In the meantime, let's play some Magic. Time for the first match. We're on the play with Sac Land Tendrils. Alright, so here we have Sandstone Needle, which not ideal with the rest of this hand. I think we're probably supposed to mulligan this, unfortunately. This hand is significantly better. We're going to keep this and just bottom the Tendrils of Agony. Keep. Alright, so I don't think it really matters what land we play first here, so I'm just going to play the Needle. Ancient Tomb. Uh-oh. Alright, Blood Moon. I think we just pass here. I could relay for 3. I can't actually Deadly Dispute because I don't have an artifact to sacrifice because the Lotus Petal is my black source. Draw. Do I want to relay for 4? I don't know. I think I'm going to sit tight for now. 4 doesn't seem good enough. They stomp me with the Bone Crusher Giant. Okay. Land 3. Goblin Rabblemaster. Okay. So now we're under pressure. We should probably Galvanic Relay. Peat Bog. Bright of Flame, Lotus Petal. And like I mentioned, I can't cast this because I have to sacrifice an artifact. I can't pay black and then sacrifice this. That's not how that card works. So we're just going to cast Galvanic Relay for 4. Okay, we hit another relay. I don't know if we have that much time, but we'll see what we can do. Another Rabblemaster. Yikes. Okay. This relay might not be good enough unless I find a Tendrils of Agony. Draw. Burning Wish. That was a good one. Alright, so we'll play the Peat Bog. And tap this to play a Chromatic Star. Sacrifice this for a black. We'll cast Dark Ritual. We'll use a red mana here and Deadly Dispute away the Chromatic Star, which will make a treasure token, and we'll get to draw 3. Storm is 3. We drew another Chromatic Star. Alright, running a little bit light on mana here. So Storm's 3, I'm at 9. I did not put a Pyroclasm in my sideboard. I do have a Grape Shot in there, but I did not put a Pyroclasm. So you have 6 total mana. I could empty the Warrens for 10. But that doesn't feel that good. I think I might risk it on a Whisper here. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Night's Whisper. Alright, Storm 4. We hit Cabal Ritual, that was good. So now we're up to 7 mana. Storm 5. So we're halfway to lethal. A little over half because they're at 18. Alright, I think we're gonna cycle this Chromatic Star. Come on, Duck. Please be good. Hell yeah. Alright, Cabal Ritual. I believe that gives us lethal. Thoughtseize. Okay, cast Burning Wish for Tendrils of Agony. We did it. We did it. Nice Rabble Masters. Yes. That was pretty awesome. Okay. So we probably want these Echoing Truths. Do I want to just board in the Consign? I don't know. Because we have the Shattering Spree. It might just be better to board in the Spree. Question is, what do we take out? Because like we really, maybe Thoughtseize on the draw isn't quite as good, but I think we're probably supposed to leave it in. I'm not sure. Maybe you just take out like a couple copies of Night's Whisper. I don't know if we're allowed to board out Relay in this deck. Relay isn't ideal versus Pritizen strategies, but we need an engine. I think we keep this. On the play, I think we also board in Duress, but on the draw, you don't want that many discard spells. Okay, let's try this out. Okay, this seems reasonable. Having tap lands against a deck like Moonstomp is kind of tough because we can't play this Thoughtseize on the first turn unless we also have a Lotus Petal. So our turn 1 will be Sulfur Vent, into turn 2 Thoughtseize. Alright, they've chosen to keep their 7, we'll do the same. City of Traders. Chalice on 1, pretty good. Just completely blanked my entire hand. We do have 2 bounce spells and a Burning Wish for an answer, but as of right now, our entire hand is dead. Okay, they're passing. Land go, it's all we can do here. Unlicensed Hearse, you got it, draw. So we can use Burning Wish to pick up an answer here. Yes. So the question is, do we want the Consign to Oblivion, or do we want Shattering Spree? It's a tough choice. I think the Consign. Pass the turn. If they Blood Moon me, I'm locked out. That is one downside of getting the Consign. Okay, so we got to untap. Draw. Another Thoughtseize. I'm worried that if I try to win here, I don't have enough resources. But also, if they draw land 3, they could Trinisphere me or tons of other things. So I think we have to go for it. All right, bounce the Chalice. We just have to sacrifice these and get moving. Dark Ritual. Rite of Flame. Let's play the Synthesizer. Triggers. Another Synthesizer. We'll leave that there for now, I think. We'll play the Chromatic Star. Use the blue to convert to a red. Draw. Okay, that was decent. Rite of Flame makes 3 mana. I'm sorry, I forgot about the Hearse. Okay, my bad. So this is only going to make 2 mana. Alright, Synthesizer. From 7. Triggers. Needle. We're down to our final draw of this Chromatic Star. It's not looking good for us. We'll add a red. Draw. We blanked. We blanked! I can make 2 choo-choos. Plus Thoughtseize. I think that's the play here. Okay. So we're going to sacrifice Synthesizer. I can't believe I'm doing this. We hit Burning Wish. Unfortunately, Burning Wish doesn't do anything with the amount of mana we have. That's a really big disappointment. We only have 2 mana floating. Yeah, it just doesn't make sense to cast this Burning Wish. Alright, we're going to Synthesizer again. Can 2 Samurai go the distance? I hope so. Triggers, we revealed a Sulfur Vent. We'll play... I think I want the vent so I can follow up Thoughtseize. Okay. Magus of the Moon, a bunch of Rabble Masters. So I just need them to never draw a red land. I think I take the Chalice for now. Pass the turn. They drew a red land. I'm dead. Yep, I'm dead. Okay. Draw. Lotus Petal is not good enough here. Thoughtseize. Take a Rabble. Get in there. No blocks. Yeah, this just didn't pan out. They discard Blood Moon Ancient Tomb. Now this is a 4/4 that I can't attack into, so I'm probably just dead here. Fury. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. Alright, so we're on the play. I wonder if I actually don't want Relay, if these should be empties. I didn't think of that. I know that, like, I just saw Fury and now I'm boarding an empty. But I wonder if empty allows me to be faster on the play. Bring in some of these Duress. Maybe I'll just do 6 discard. I probably want to leave 1 empty. Alright, let's try this out. It's tough just because being on the draw is not ideal. Or I'm sorry, I'm essentially on the draw. Having tap lands is not ideal because I can't play a turn 1 discard spell unless I have Lotus Petal. So if I could pick my ideal hand for game number 3, it would be a hand that had like double Lotus Petal, Dark Ritual, Rite of Flame, a discard spell plus empty. But that's asking a lot. So I just have to play with what we're dealt and hope for the best. All right, let's see it. Am I really supposed to mulligan this? It doesn't have any action. It just has this star. I think I'm gonna mull. This is better. Keep and get rid of the second Deadly Dispute, I think. When I'm going to 5. I can't help but wonder if I'm supposed to pedal into Thoughtseize or just play the Sulfur Vent. Opponent's on 4 cards at the moment. Okay, so we're definitely playing this. I think I'm going to pedal Thoughtseize. Take the Chalice. Pass the turn. So they can play a turn 1 Hearse, but that's it. Mountain. Draw. That was good, because now next turn I can Deadly Dispute away the star. Throw Mox and print probably the Monkey. Fury. Okay, so they kept Monkey in hand. Draw. Tap this for a black. We'll tap this and Deadly Dispute the Chrome Star away. So I'll draw 3 and make a treasure. Come on, empty the Warrens. Not quite. Might as well play this. Triggers. Dark Ritual. I don't think it's worth losing the treasure token, so I'm just going to pass here. And they didn't use Hearse. Uh-oh. They drew Rabble. I'm in trouble. We need to do something in fast. Draw. These discard spells are not ideal here. I think I just wait. I mean, I could use the synthesizer. I lose my land. But I guess I can make chump blockers. Alright, what's the reveal? Lotus Petal. Alright, play that. Pass the turn. This is the downside of boarding out effects like Night's Whispers. There will be games where you just end up with these discard spells in your hand. Okay. They could crew the hearse here, and they do. Okay, draw. Why weren't you a Burning Wish? Let's dress them, see what they have. Okay, come on, Burning Wish. I need you. So now the unlicensed hearse is now a 4/4. Alright, they're getting in. Might as well block the Rabble Master. I'm at 12, and they have 7 damage coming in next turn. I think I'm going to hang on to this for 1 turn. I think next turn is our go turn no matter what, and I don't want to have to sacrifice a resource to play it now. I'm sorry, I forgot that they have to crew, so they have 5 damage coming in. So I'm going to go to 7. Draw. So I can get 2 activations out of this turn. I could also be dead to Stomp. They showed us Stomp. So I think I want to get moving. Rite of Flame. Dark Ritual. Dark Ritual. Synthesizer. Triggers. Rite of Flame. Alright, so it's all up to this trigger right here. We have to hit. Use the blue. Here goes nothing. Cabal Ritual. We just never drew action. Damn. Maybe I didn't need to play all of my rituals into it, so that way I could have had a blocker. Feels bad. Alright. We have to pass the turn here. I probably misplayed. I didn't need to play both Dark Rituals into that. Now they attack. Might as well block. Draw. And our next Cardano was also a blank. So I think here maybe we over sideboarded because I just never found an action spell in the top third of our deck. If we look at how we boarded, I boarded out 4 Night's Whisper, and maybe that's just not allowed. I don't know. I think maybe you're just not supposed to board up that much on discard. It's tough to say. If you have any suggestions on that, I'm definitely willing to listen. But we're starting this off 0-1, 4 rounds left to go. If you haven't joined them already, I would recommend opening up our description down below and joining our 7 social media networks. They're each great in their own way, but I would strongly suggest joining our Discord server. In there, you will find others just like you looking to improve their Storm game and grow as a combo community. If you're a member of our YouTube channel, you should sync your account to Discord to unlock our private member section that has the latest and greatest deck lists, concepts, and much, much more. Let's get back to comboing out. Match number 2, we're on the draw. I have a Peat Bog as my mana source, but this time we've opened up on double Synthesizer. We have these deadly disputes if we can rip a red source. I think I'm going to risk it here just because the reward is so high if I draw a second land. Versus Bobble, so this is likely 8 cast. 8 cast is really good at beating combo decks, unfortunately. Another copy of Versus Bobble. Ancient Tomb. And Shells for 1. Yep. I'll admit, these are not the matchups I wanted when I signed up for this league. Yikes. Play the Bog, pass the turn. I was hoping for lots of Jeskai control, and that just hasn't happened so far. There's Seat of the Synod. Draw. And I'm just going to go to the next one. We're not winning this. So, sorry, I know that some of you don't like to watch me concede. There's some of you that have the Reed Duke mentality of you never concede until your last life point's gone. I value my time, I'm sorry. But, you know, if that's your thing, you do you. So we're on the play versus 8 cast. I think empty's actually pretty reasonable against them. I have to remember that I can't board in all 4. Okay, so we're at 63. I wonder if like we just don't bother with Thoughtseize in this matchup. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but they have like 8 forces plus others. So there's a lot to discard, so instead let's just overwhelm their forces with storm spells. I'm just gonna try this. Game number 2 on the play. Yeah, this seems pretty reasonable to me. Alright, turn 1 Peat Bog, pass that turn. You're playing 8 casts with Wastelands? What? Greed. Pure greed. Play another one. Pass the turn. Ancient Tomb. Chalice of the Void. Yep. Alright, so we're going to cast Whisper here because we can. It's not countered by this. Definitely looking for an empty right now. So you have an Ancient Tomb. What else are you doing over there? 4 mana. Kappa Cannoneer. Alright, empty. What's Whisper? Not quite. I think we just discard the Chromatic Star. One has 5 cards in hand. Cannoneer just got larger. I'm not sure if empty will actually race this anymore. We might be all in on trying to Tendrils them, but we would need them to tap these Ancient Tombs some more. Okay. 1 blue for an Emery. So they tap Tomb at least once. So now they're at 12. We need 6 Storm in order to win this. Probably more, because we can safely assume they have a force in their hand. Okay. Let's play Lotus Petal. Lotus Petal. We can attempt a Deadly Dispute, but I think it's just going to be countered. I don't know if I really have a choice. Cancel. So I could play the 2 of these with that mana. And then Tendrils, but that's only 5. Yeah, I just have to Deadly Dispute and hope that it resolves. And it does! There's no chance they let Cabal Ritual resolve, though. No chance. So I could play Chrome Star, Rite of Flame, Tendrils. That's exactly 12. But if they have a force, I lose. I think I'm just going to try to Cabal Ritual here and hope that it resolves. If this resolves, I think we win. Good deal. Chrome Star. Rite of Flame. Dark Ritual. Player land. If I Deadly Dispute, I go down to 3 mana, so that's kind of foolish. I think we just cast our Tendrils. Storm 8. These drills! Take that 8 cast, nobody likes you. Alright, let's see if we can get game 3 on the draw. I wonder if I should just like board in some bounce over 1-drops. Maybe take out Synthesizer, but then Deadly Dispute gets worse. I don't know. I guess we're gonna try this. This is technically a hand of Magic the Gathering cards. This hand is not good. Just so clunky. They've taken a mulligan. We're going to join them. Honestly, this is better, and we're just going to bottom Tendrils. Keep Tendrils down. Seat. Pass. Draw. Another bounce spell. Not what I had in mind. What does turn 2 have in store? Urza Saga. Chalice for 1. Yep. Draw. I think I'm just going to Whisper. Yikes. No land. Brutal. Another Saga. Draw. You just have to discard. They're going to make a construct. We'll discard this Deadly Dispute. Thoughtcast, okay. Thought Monitor. Yeah, we're dead. So we'll take 6 here. We go to 12. Draw. Alright, pass the turn. In order for us to win this game, we would need our opponent to not have any interaction in their hand, which is pretty unreasonable. Another construct. So now they have 9 damage coming in. They could actually have lethal here. 10 damage, so they need 2 artifacts. So this puts me to 1. Sure. So they're going to bobble us twice, and then on our turn they'll have 8 cards in hand, which feels like cheating, but it's not. Just how bobbles work. Draw. Empty. Which doesn't beat this flying creature. So we're going to start off with an Echoing Truth on Chalice of the Void and see if it resolves. I don't think it will, but we have to try. Surprise, surprise. Alright, 0 and 2. Ouch. Playing your favorite combo deck in Paper just got so much easier with the Epic Storm Mini Token Pack. You can pick one up at theepicstorm.com/shop for $13. It includes 64 double-sided mini tokens. That's 128 tokens total. And they include 10 black, 10 blue, 10 red, 5 green, 5 white, 3 colorless, 20 storm counters. That means that you can count your way all the way up to 20 for Grape Shot, everyone's favorite Stormwind condition, a Galvanic Relay Exile Indicator, 4 treasure tokens for Strike It Rich, and then 10 monk tokens for our vintage friends. It also has Slime Time Live, Ave Progenitor Ooze tokens with the power and toughness already built in to make playing in Paper so much easier. No fumbling around with dice. We've got you covered. Make sure to go grab those if you're playing Modern. And then Squirrels versus Goblins, Chatterstorm versus Empty the Warrens, the Battle of the Ages. You definitely need 20 Squirrel tokens and 20 Goblin tokens. You're going to love this mini token pack, I promise. And once again, you can grab that at theepicstorm.com/shop. Round 3, let's see if we can get a W here. That'd feel nice. Alright, this hand seems pretty good. We do need to find a second land, but it's certainly a keeper. Crevice and pass the turn. Looted Delta. And they're passing. Draw. Let's see if we can hit the land with the synthesizer. Triggers. No! Alright, Tendrils exiled. Underground Sea. Brainstorm. This is looking a little doomsday-y here. I don't love it. Another Brainstorm. Alright, so not Doomsday, probably Ant. I don't even know what the right pick is here. I guess Burning Wish guarantees them an extra turn. Yeah, they picked the Wish for that reason. Draw. We drew another. Unfortunately, I can't do anything here. We just have to pass the turn. I would have loved to have drawn a Chromatic Star there. Alright, I don't know anything anymore. They're playing Ant with Mana Confluence? What? First 8 casts with Wasteland, now Ant with Mana Confluence. You never know. You got it. Okay. There it is. Okay, so I'm not going to make them go through it. They just have it. Ah, Burning Wish. So they're like a Demonic Tutors-esque list with mana confluence. And that'll do. We can just pick it up there. Okay, so obviously that game didn't go that well. So going to the sideboard, we can bring in extra copies of Duress because we don't need triple Tendrils here. I don't think that's actually that good. Wonder if we just do something like this. Try to stay leaner. Game 2. Well, we have lands this time. Alright, we'll try this out. Alright, they've chosen to keep their 7 as well. I don't think it matters which one you play first, so I'm just going to play the Needle. Oh, I guess it does matter. I should have played Sulfur Vent because if I drew a discard spell, that's on me. I should have played the Vent. Whoops. Turn 1 Ponder. They shuffle, then they play Lotus Petal. Relay's a good one. I think we just pass here. Brainstorm. Included Delta. What now? Another Ponder. They did not shuffle. Am I dead? Nope. Okay. Rite of Flame. Let's play the Synthesizer, see what we can hit here. Triggers. Vent. Okay, I think I'm going to try the Whisper. That actually ties up my mana the wrong way. I think I'm forced to Cabal Ritual early here. Alright, let's try Whisper. No discard spell. I was really hoping for a discard spell off that. Play the Star. And let's cycle it. Draw. So here's the problem. If I want to relay, I can't play the Thoughtseize. So I think I just have to hope for some reason that our opponent... Pretty unlikely, but it is what it is. Preordain. Lines that diamond. Alright, it looks like we're dead. Tendrils? Okay. I'm at 6. What's your last card? Fast and Flames? Yep. Okay. So we are now 0 and 3. Womp womp. Hey, you're still watching. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe. If you're looking to make a purchase from Card Hoarder, TCG Player, or Amazon and are looking to support us, you can open up our description down below, and in there you will find our affiliate links. Those same links are found on the homepage of the Epic Storm. But that's not all. We've included a Card Hoarder button on our website that will load the Epic Storm in your Card Hoarder cart to make life simple for you. Why not? That's what I've got to say. Why not keep this? I mean, this league's already not going that well anyway. We're 0 and 3, looking for our first W. Can we get one? Swamp. All right. Dark Ritual down. Draw. The Old Tenders. Why you be like this? Why do you be like this? Come on. Our hand is nothing. Draw. I think we got to do something here. So let's double Thoughtseize them and Night's Whisper. Jeez. Their hand's discard proof. This is BS. I think we're actually supposed to take the tutors or the rituals here. So that way, if you take the 2 action spells, all they need is a land to kill me. Or if you take the 2 rituals, they can't actually do anything. All right, pass the turn. Draw. I'm gonna whisper. There we go. All right, pass the turn. A chromatic star off the top would be an amazing draw. Also synthesizer, but with synthesizer, I'd have to sacrifice the sulfur vent. Land 3, so they have Tutor, Past in Flames, and one unknown. We just have to pass here. Thoughtseize. Imagine they take the Deadly Dispute, but who knows? Could be the Cabal Ritual as well. They do take the Cabal Ritual. Draw. Alright, pass the turn. Land 4, so they have Past in Flames, Infernal Tutor, and one unknown. Pretty close to death here. What you doing? Come on. Infernal Tutor, what are you revealing? Lotus Petal. So they'll have it next turn. Draw. That's a bummer. We are deterministically dead. Past in Flames is Storm 1, Storm 2 Cabal Rituals, Storm 3 Cabal Rituals, Storm 4 Infernal Tutors, Storm 5 Thoughtseize, Storm 6 Tendrils. Alright. I'm not going to make them go through it. So we lost game 1 to Ant. Once again, I think we take out the Tendrils, just board in Duress. Hit Submit. On the play. Sure. Why not? Vent and pass the turn. They have turn 1 discard. Relay down. Draw. Pass. Another Thoughtseize. Deadly Dispute. Draw. Right on time. I think we do want to play this out. Pass. Another land. So I could cycle this here. I just don't know if I see the point. I guess I will. Let's draw. Okay, pass. Draw. If you missed it, I didn't narrate it. They Thoughtseized me. Who cares? We are flooded hard here in our 14 land deck. I've drawn just as many lands as I have spells. You love to see it. Love to see it. They don't have a fetch land. They played a Badlands here, so they are in fact Brainstorm locked. It doesn't look like it matters because I think I'm just dead. And that'll do, pig. That'll do. So now they get Past in Flames. They go Dark Ritual, Dark Ritual, Dark Ritual, Infernal Tutor. Go grab Tendrils, and I am in fact dead. Okay. 0-4. Can we go 0-5? I'd prefer a win, but let's see what happens. If you're looking for more great Magic the Gathering content, definitely check out the Eternal Glory podcast. It is myself, Bryant Cook, alongside Brian Koval and Phil Gallagher. We primarily discuss Legacy. That said, a lot of what we talk about transcends all formats. We're available on all major podcast platforms. Let's just get this over with. We're 0-5. We've opened up a no-lander classic. Geez. Okay, we'll try this out. Get rid of probably the crevice. Okay. Bayou. Duress. Okay. I believe our opponent's the person that plays the bugged show and tell deck. It's just like a show and tell deck that's built like an Ant deck. It doesn't have counter magic in it. It just plays a bunch of discard. Okay. Draw. Bog and pass. Brainstorm. They play an Activate Misty, Underground Sea. Maybe it is Ant. It's definitely Ant. Okay. So they're just gonna put Ad Nauseam on this deck. Oh, are they aving me? They are. Okay. Slime time. Triple Ant. What a weird league. Ant is not that popular. Alright, so we'll Dark Ritual. I mean, we're not winning this game. Chromatic Star. And then Deadly Dispute. We'll draw 3. Pay 1. Sacrifice, draw 3. Make a treasure. Synthesizer and... Okay, this doesn't do it, so we can just go to the next one. What an odd league. Yesterday I recorded Lotus Breach where I faced Burn 3 times, and today Triple Ant. Wow. Okay, so... Weird, it switched back to pile view. I guess we just do the same board plan over and over again. Submit. Okay. Sure, why not? Why not? We're just going to play a turn 1 Crevice and pass the turn. Underground Sea. Thoughtseize. They take our Duress. Draw. Okay, we're just going to play a star here and pass. Brainstorm again. Looted Delta, Lion's Eye Diamond, Lotus Petal. It looks like they're passing. Draw. I don't think we're ready to go for it. We just don't. We're not near threshold mana, so then we're just burning all of our resources for nothing. Burning Wish. Unfortunately, that's just going to be exiled. We should try to draw into a discard spell here. There we go. They've added a blue for a Fluster. Okay. 2 cards left in hand. Play the Peat Bog and pass the turn. Am I dead? Thoughtseize. Okay. They take a Whisper. Draw. Duress. Okay, so they have Cast and Flame stuck in their hand. Knight's Whisper. Play the Bog, pass the turn. They're really looking for like an Infernal Tutor here. Draw. Alright, I'm going to float a black and activate the Synthesizer. Why wouldn't you play a land there? That doesn't make any sense. Pass the turn. Draw. Let's get in there. I'm an aggro deck. 13. Pass. We are dead to any draw of Infernal Tutor. Land 4. You got it. Draw. Dispute. Let's get that. Can't talk. Let's get deadly. There we go. Okay. This league has been pretty mentally draining. It's tough. We picked up a relay. Let's cycle this. Being the Chromatic Star. Let's add a black, just in case I draw like a Dark Ritual or something. I am short of double relay, so we're just gonna have to single relay for now. Relay for 3. Get in there. Okay, opponent's at 10 now. Dark Ritual, and they're going to flash back the Past in Flames. They're going to try to kill me here using Past in Flames non-deterministically, so that way they can just brainstorm into the win. All right, so they've successfully flashed back the Past in Flames. Now they can brainstorm, looking for that Infernal Tutor. Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, and now brainstorm again. And they just conceded. All right, that's one way to get a win. What do we reveal? That wasn't even that good of a reveal. Okay. Game 3, we're just going to resubmit. Can we actually get a W? Can we do it? There's no prizes on the line, but I would like a W. Okay. Mind's Eye Diamond. Draw. I think I'm just going to play the Vent and pass. Brainstorm. They activate Polluted Delta. Am I dead? Please don't kill me. Ponder. Another diamond. Thoughtseize. I imagine they take the duress here. And they do. 3 cards left in hand. Another discard. No such luck. We just play the Bog and pass. They did not shuffle off the Ponder, so I have to imagine there's a pretty strong probability that I am dead-zo here. You have another duress. Or another discard, I'll say. Cabal Ritual. And Tutor. So they're going for Ad Nauseam here. 2 mana floating should be pretty likely to win. Okay, so let's show it. A lot of interaction so far. Double Thoughtseize, a Duress, a Fluster. There's the Tendrils. Storm's 4. Dark Ritual would be 5. They can actually Inferno Tutor for another Dark Ritual because they have Lotus Petal. This is lethal, I believe. They flipped again. I think it's already lethal. Tutor would be Storm 5. Dark Ritual would be 6, 7. Lotus Petal is 8. Duress is 9. Tendrils is 10. Yeah, they have the win. Come on, flip Past in Flames. They do. Okay. My hand is still nothing. And that'll do. So we have finished this league a solid 0-5. So 0-5, just like we drew it up, but we got some game wins in there. So my honest thoughts is this is not a competitive legacy deck. If you're looking to build a legacy deck for $240, I'd recommend saving your money. But that said, if you are interested in this style of deck and you are willing to spend $240, look at Pauper. There's a bunch of really powerful decks in Pauper that you can play for even cheaper than $240. You can look at Cycle Storm or the Weather the Storm combo deck that's a very similar shell to this. There's a lot of decks that you can play that are... Check out Pauper, it's a great format. Hopefully you at least found some fun in this video, even though it might not have been that educational or even that enjoyable to watch. I don't know. But hey, I hope you found something in it. Thank you for watching and keep storming. Hey, Bryant Cook here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, but also follow the social media channels down below. If you want to support this content directly, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/shop. And if you need a little bit of assistance with the Epic Storm to get to that next level, I would recommend going to theepicstorm.com/tutoring. Don't worry, there's more great content coming right up.